Gosh, where did you leave off? Oh, Mr. Vampire is coming today. Cool. Uh, Stories, right? ASMR? Is Rachel going to ASMR now? Mecha Tactics, yeah. Lucas, what are you doing? Oh no. Seems like we're out of ginger. Ah, Mr. Hyde, welcome. Hello, Logos. It's nice to see you again. How are you? Well, I'm just here. How about you? You seem a little preoccupied. Right, sorry about that. Just learned we're out of ginger. Oh, made a mistake on the weekly order sheet. And the remaining routes I have are no longer fit for consumption. Sounds like a rookie mistake, Logos. I know, I'm ashamed. Our storage system is having problems because of recent power outages. Alas, I'll stock up at the farmer's market tomorrow. Sounds like a plan. You're really busy as usual, I see. Yes, well, nothing wrong with a slow day or two from time to time. Though it's been quite a week if I may say so myself. Oh, well, I'm listening. Pardon? You're weak. Tell me all about it. Oh, I'm not even sure where to start. Try anywhere. After all, there's no way for me to correct an unheard story, am I right? Right. Well, the most notable problem recently would be the severe thunderstorms. Sometimes they cause our powers to shut out, which messes with the machines. So in case it happens again, my apologies. I see. Warning duly noted. It's also been this ongoing car vandalism in the neighborhood. Apparently there's a serial deflator of tires on the loose. Officer Georgie was the one who informed me about it. We've also got a lot of new customers. There's one now. And I think that's about it. Sounds eventful, even if not terribly riveting. Now, regarding the car vandalism you spoke about. Well, I drove here. To what extent should I be concerned about it? Hmm. Oh, okay. I don't understand that, but sure. Wish I could inform you with confidence. Unfortunately, I don't know much about it, so I can't answer that. Hey, Georgie! It's been a while. I need to give you back your lighter. I remembered that. There's nothing to worry about. Your car's gonna be fine. Mr. Georgie, welcome. Hey, Logos. I managed to track and narrow down the vandal strike zone, you see? Cause the culprit seems to have a favorite spot. Really? Yep, and it's nowhere near here. Miss Riona told me her car was affected as well, by the way. That's all. She comes back, can you ask her where she parked? Will do. Appreciate it. Anyway, my investigation's still ongoing, but I'd say this area is pretty safe. So you can relax. I see. Anyway, good evening, y'all. Sorry for blocking the entryway earlier. I was finishing off my last cigarette. You still have it though? Because it's time to start a new one. Do you mind? Not at all. Mr. Hyde, meet Officer Georgie. He's in charge of the night patrols around here. Cheers. Sir Georgie, meet Mr. Hyde, our occasional guest from Los Angeles. Friend of Mr. Gala. A friend! Very good friend! Just a friend, huh? Ah. The big hospital guy. Then I guess I've seen you around a bunch. Los Angelino, eh? Not for much longer though. Oh! I'm in the process of finalizing my move back here with my modeling agency. It's wonderful news! You lived here before? Mm-hmm. For about 40 years. When did you move to LA then? Around 20 years ago. Right. Huh. Let's just say I'm nowhere near as young as I look. Whoa. Models, vampires. Gotcha. There's a native satellite. Let me be the first to welcome you back. We've got smog and dull skies. But at least our coffee is second to none. Right, Logos? I'll let you be the judge of that. Thanks for the warm welcome. Then, have you moved in already or not yet? Preparations still need to be made at the property I've chosen. I wouldn't even think of packing until it's halfway done. Make sense? That being said, I'll be here to oversee the construction for a while. If you never need help, let me know. Can't do much by myself, but I can find a few guys who can. Though it won't be necessary, I appreciate the gesture. It's funny. What is? Quite frankly, the police force and I had something of a contentious relationship in the past. Oh. Was it a slap on the wrist and let's call it a day type of thing? Or the catch you catch me kind? All I can say is, live long enough, you'll try everything. Those are bygone years, of course. Are you sure? So, does anyone want something to drink? Naturally. After you. Well, a public servant should put the citizens first. So after you, how I do this thing? But I insist. Oh, there's a new message too. You found the Rumble! After all, I'm still considering my options. Well then, in that case... What would it be, officer? Just give me something nice, Logos. Are you alright? Eh, not that great, honestly. What happened? Never mind that for now, I've got a question for you. Did you, by any chance, see a lighter lying around? Oh. Yes, I did. I have it with me. That's a relief. Okay, Logos, listen carefully. Need you to take this very, very seriously. Okay? I need that lighter back, okay? Okay. I need it. I need it back. Or this streak of bad luck won't end. Pardon? Just talking to myself. Okay, yeah, I understand. Appreciate it. Would you like anything to drink? This black coffee from lightly sweetened. So that's like... Oh, that looks wonderful. And now to remember to give the lighter. This is the lighter, right? Yeah, this should be the lighter, and this one should be Gala's item. Procedo. Hi, dozo. Finally. Hello, old friend. Oh, there's also something new. I think it should be on Friends. His birthday is 1st June. Oh, it's quite soon. And sweet coffee to this. Lightly sweeten and frost to help invigorate your tired mind with sweet, inviting aroma. Thanks, Logos. Suppose I owe you an explanation. Told you before, right? This title's my lucky charm. When it goes missing, my luck gets really dicey. Almost got hit by a falling fan at work. Broke the Mrs. favorite mug. Nearly swerved my car into the sidewalk because a black cat jumped into my lane. Black cat! Not even a raccoon! I swear I'm not making this up. If that wasn't a sign, I don't know what is. And well, daughter's still mad at me too. Anyway, glad to have this back. Thanks for keeping it safe for me, Logos. You're very welcome. Here's a sweet coffee to sweeten your evening, sir, officer. Cheers, Logos. That really hits the spot. I'm glad to hear that. Ready to make your order? And what's next? Oh, it's a new story, I guess. Oh, kimono pop. Not quite. Do you have any suggestions? We have a couple of new teas if you're interested. Oh, they're butterfly pea and hibiscus flowers. Hibiscus, huh? Not an ingredient that's easily palatable when used in a hot beverage. Perfect. Make me something with it. Are you sure? We are missing some ingredients tonight. You have any specifics in mind? I'll let you choose for me. Just make it red and who knows? Maybe it can be my new blood wine. Blood wine? It's a fake blood cocktail I used to get here. Back when it was still a bar. Ah, I see. Make me a bold red drink. I'd like to see what it can come up with. And as for this one, hold on, scroll. Cause I opened up a guide to make sure. Oh, you cannot give Hyde the correct order this day. You do not have the ingredients for what he wants. This is scripted. Okay. Let's see. I guess at least put 2 hibiscus in and make it super cool. Oh dear lord, that's red as heck. Here you go, sir. Something red. So this is the drink you thought I might like. Honestly, I'm not entirely confident, but this is the best I can do tonight. Looks peculiar enough. How is it? It's tart. Astringent. Do you like it? You tell me. And I was looking forward to it. Sorry that isn't what you expected. But you did what I asked, so no need for apologies. Next time, you could try making me something that doesn't taste like hay juice. Need some boldness. Something that can leave a mark in me. There's only one hibiscus drink that I have enjoyed. Curious to see if you can come close. I'll try my best next time. Welcome! Who's coming in? Hey Lucas. You... okay there, buddy? Hey kid. There. Damn. Oh. Oh dang. Hello Logos. Pops, nice to see you again. What's up? What's going on? What's going on with you? Me? Oh, well, nothing much. You know what? Let me move over there. There we go. Sorry about earlier. I was preoccupied. No problem. Is everything alright? Yeah, of course. I'm always alright. Always. Cause I'm a very lucky dude. Speaking of luck, did the lady ever come back? Miss Riona? Yeah, she did. Really? Did you manage to give her my stuff? I did. I gave her your written contact info. Okay, okay, cool. She didn't throw it away, did she? As far as I know, I don't think so. Great. You're trying to reach the soprano lass. That's right, Pops. Still feel uneasy about how that day went, so I just wanna apologize to her or something, you know? Okay. So I guess I just had to wait for her to contact me, huh? Think so, yeah. But what if she doesn't contact me? What should I do? Then that's that. That's her choice. You're so right, Pops. Didn't think of you as someone who'd have trouble reaching out to people like this. Haha, I know, right? It is what it is. Okay then, I'll wait. Anywho though, nice to see you again, Pops. Likewise, kid. Hello to you, sir? Hi, it's Hyde. Got out music. Wait, so you're really that Hyde? The supermodel Hyde? Big shot, eh? Oh man, the boy! Never thought I'd randomly see you in a place like this. No offense to you, Logos. Well... Follow your socials, man. Big fan. Especially love the timeless series you did for Boundless. That's a new one. Boundless? Was a lifestyle magazine, no longer in print. Cause everything is online these days. What was the series about? It was a photo series I modeled for. Bit of an avant-garde shoot. They were originally set to be displayed in a time travel themed showcase. Last, the exhibition fell through, so they were reseen and put in the magazine instead. Yeah, those were awesome! Liked how the series showed peak fashion through the times. Yet the designs were so contemporary. Timeless, even. Pun intended. I'd love to see that. Wait, let me show you a couple pics from it. Hyde looks great there, colorless or not. Oh wow. You looked amazing, Mr. Hyde. Still do. Of course! It's so cool, inspired me to find my own style too. I'm partial to the 80s inspired look myself. Really? I can't tell. It's my checkered collection. Glad it helped. Did enjoy experiencing some of those times again. Even if only in garment form. Even if I was left with a melancholy feeling. But I digress. Would you like to order anything? Oh yeah, of course. Oh, by the way, is pure matcha supposed to make you feel woozy? Pardon? I tried drinking some before lunch a couple days ago. I felt a tad nauseous. Do you have breakfast? Nope. It's really strong tea, so it still shouldn't be consumed on an empty stomach. Ah, that was the main takeaway from our conversation, wasn't it? Duly noted, thanks. Then, can I get a pumpkin latte? Sorry, we don't have that here. Oh, for real? you don't need pumpkin to make it, right? Oh, heard that before. Excuse me. Yep, but I have an open mind. Just don't want anything plain tonight. How about making me something based off a pumpkin latte, what you have? And that would be... Hold on... Excuse me. Cinnamon latte, which is... How is this based off a pumpkin latte? Should I do some latte art? But I'm not good at it, so... there shouldn't be anything to... give him... Because right now the items... Should I give back his feature spinner? Do you want it back? Should I give it back to him? Already, I don't need to, maybe. I just want to get a good ending, so yeah. I don't need to give it, so I guess I'll just keep it because apparently there's another achievement related to it, so here you go. Enjoy. Cinnamon latte, warm and sweet, just for you. Okay, contact person, Lucas. Short break to refresh. Oh, he's playing basketball, I see. Wait, didn't he change his profile image? Oh, and then the drink list is updated. Cinnamon infused cafe latte that uplifts you with warmly spiced aroma. Sounds good. Good call on the cinnamon. It's the star spice of the fall season after all. Oh yeah, you're right. That pumpkin lattes. The warmth cheers me right up. Thanks, the ghost. Don't mention it. So, what's the matter? Huh? Why do you need cheering up, kid? Oh, about that. Just the usual work stuff. Few disagreements here and there, you know? Any working team will eventually have them once or twice, right? Right. What do you do? I'm a blogger slash influencer. Ah. I review a lot of lifestyle things like fashion, places, food, etc. on the social media. Sometimes I do skits and such on my channels too. And pranks also? No, wow, no way. Real talk though, I actually hate pranks. I didn't say before, but I hate them. A lot. That's so. Just think they're the lowest form of entertainment. Just cheap thrills at the expense of others. Right. Yeah, getting off topic here, sorry. So you're essentially the creator and the host of your show. What does your team do? My team helps me edit, secure sponsors, and massively boost the production quality. They're great. I owe them lots. Do you think you're doing well? Yeah. I mean, I think so. You get by pretty well. Currently reside in LA. For real? I did too. We moved before I moved here. Why do you move? Why I move? I mean... Cause I hated it there. Not the crap of where you live, sir. I just think LA is not for me. No offense taken. Why do you hate it there? It's a long and stupid story. Trust me, you don't want to hear it. Anyway, sorry for the tangent. You were saying? I've been noticing an influx of newcomers there. They're loud, young, and brazen. Just like you. Y yeah? The fact that you're able to make something of yourself out of such mundane nonsense. I'd say you're doing pretty well. So what's the issue? Well, talked about my channel situation here before, right? Yeah, you said your views were dwindling. Calling it dwindling might be a bit overkill, but yeah. That's why my team and I are trying to figure out what to do. Trying to keep the show fresh, you know? Truthfully though, I've been wanting to change the show's direction for a while now. Even promised myself last year. Once I got a certain number of viewers, I was just gonna do it. Boss? Well, I always wanted to do a talent showcase segment, you know? So I could help elevate others like me. Others like you? Yeah! Like the soprano lady from before. Like those dwarf actors and actresses in TV shows. We all actually kind of have something in common. You know what it is? I'll make it easier for you. Think about satyrs, for example. Logos, when you hear about us, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Don't think too hard now. Just say anything off the top of your head. How about you, Pops, sir? Probably partying, recklessness, alcoholism, or a joke, right? Is that what you think? Nope. That's what most of society thinks. In the same way society views Lady Rihanna as bad luck personified. All just because she happens to be a banshee. Besides, society is awful at judging people. The immediate trust they have for those who have money compared to those who have to start from zero. You know what I mean? I get it, you know? Etiquette, social cues and awareness, the sorting. What nurtures you when growing up reflects these things. That's what most people like to assume anyways. And like, I get it. Nobody has any time to learn about everybody. So we go by impressions. But someone who started from zero and now, the difference on how people treat me is so damn stark. So damn stark that it just doesn't feel all that great, you know? Of course. So yeah, I wanted to carve a space in my work. A place where I could give exposure to those who might not get it otherwise. Then once again, I ask you, what is the issue? My team thinks my segment idea is too risky. Don't fix what's not broken, they said. They just want me to improve what I've been doing. And you agree? I mean, they're not wrong. The risk is real. After all, I'm not responsible only for myself. I've got a whole team depending on me now. So I'm trying to find a compromise. At least until it becomes so big that any slight changes won't affect us as much. Will the world wait for you though, I wonder? Huh? Will the world wait for you to be ready? Have you ever asked yourself that? You see, making choices is always a matter of priority. As you grow, your stake increases along with your responsibilities. As such, your excuses will continue to pile up. But given the pace at which you're going right now, I see your idealistic dream is unlikely to be realized. However, if it's enough for you to just have good intentions, well, that's another story. Well, little blunt, aren't we? Hold on. I hope Rachel's having fun. Am I wrong, though? It's a perspective, you know, one of many. I admit, I don't know much about the entertainment biz, but you've gotten this far, boy. Cause all along, you'd be motivated by that specific goal in mind. Ain't that right? Yeah, that's why I wouldn't dismiss his intent so easily. He's, well, you're probably just a bit lost right now. Do you think I should have been gentler then? Nah, I needed the whipping. Considering what Hyde has done to Gala. Yeah, Those words were hard to swallow, but I needed to hear them. UK. Uh-huh. Well, there's a lot I need to think about, so I should go. Nice seeing you, Pops. Thanks for your advice, sir. Logos, thank you too. Hang in there. Yeah, you all too. See you around. Well, I've stayed too long already, so I better go do my work now. Don't wanna get paid. Don't wanna get my pay docked, you see? Nice meeting you, Hyde. You'll see each other more often soon, I'm sure. Hopefully nothing work related. Have a good night, officer. You too, Logos. Be safe out there, officer. Will do. Until next time. I suppose I should leave as well. I'll be back before long though. Please do. Hmm? Is there something wrong? Looks like the officer forgot his lighter again. Seems that officer accidentally drops it again. Excuse an interesting view. Officer Georgie! Oh, what a curse. Oh no, you're right. I'll keep it for him, thank you. Alright then. Have a good evening yourself, Logos. Safe trip out there, Mr. Hyde. Oh yeah. Alright, the next day, let's go. I'll do 2 days in a row this time since 30 minutes is quite short. Sunday, September 24th. We're all friends. Oh, what achievement is that? Lionfish invasion decreased. Successful trial. Countries to block foreign entry amidst unknown livestock bacterial infection. Inu Mimi and Wolvos may share common ancestry, archaeologists say. Okay. Something missing from the drawer. Oh no. Just give me a moment. Oh. Oh, Bailey, are you finally coming? Then stories. Bad traffic at Yale Street, avoid. Moto wants a good cup of tea. I think about how to make the timeline more fun. Sometimes scary how so many factors come into make. Sometimes scary how so many things come into a factor as you make decisions. Shouldn't be that hard, right? Good luck, Aqua. You can do it. Oh, right. I haven't read the news stories yet either. The devil and my eternity. Devil says to me, the price of my kiss is your eternity. The devil has the warmest smiles. She taunts me with the fingertips of amber, of ashes burning in something I too well remember. I still am spending my eternity, aimless in the concrete jungle through history, fruitless, hazy in dead people's memory, useless and endless life wasting as nobody. And vampire has the coldest lips, not for me, not if I wanted to. The devil has the brightest eyes, sweet as angels convincing themselves to be holy. I'm still clinging to my entirety. I wonder why we stay alive, that desire to keep going, that desperate longing to be someone, someday. Promise you'll never leave me. I'll strike a match to burn my lips. I will be the death of you. The devil has the sweetest lies. Strawberry hair. Put my heart on your charm bracelet. Wear it on your sleeve. So anytime, anywhere, you can always count on my heartbeat. Unlock my phone with your fingertips. Leave your fingerprints on mine. Hit my power bottle off. Keep me away from the world. Just the two of us. Remind me to press the enter key twice. To put some space in my poem. So you can have enough room to dance between my words. We don't need a grand ballroom for our chests to collide, you said. My kitchen is big enough to let Beethoven fill the room with fleur-de-lis. The melody he composed for Lady Therese, so Therese can play his feelings, simply but still prettily, like your nightgown fluttering as you spin, like your upside-down frown as we let our touching skin speak of our innocence. You can keep your glass slippers to yourself. There's no need for a fairy godmother in our story. You don't have to leave after 12. We'll dance barefoot on my kitchen tiles or on the grass of your childhood park if you want to. Like Ed Sheeran, our own perfect. We'll catch our breaths on the park bench when you're too tired. Rest your head on my lap, run my fingers through your hair. Let them pick the strawberry scent. Then down to your blushing cheek to paint your nickname, Strawberry Hair. But only if you let me do all that. If you don't, I'll settle with your strawberry taste in my memory. I'll keep it in my breast pocket, so if you ever leave, I know which jacket I should stop wearing, so strawberry can still taste like a sweet thing for me. But let's not think about either of us leaving. Whatever will happen, right now you are my strawberry taste, my one and only race when my ego doesn't mind losing. Right now you are forever my safe place. You can have my promise that I will always be your safe place. I did say to many girls before, so it's an empty shack. But you can try to reside there, and if you like, you can stay. You've already got the key anyway, even before I gave it to you. If you like it, if you like me, ask me to make it your retirement home. If you do, I'll build you up here, so you can rest your ship ashore with a lighthouse, so I can light your way in case you want to set sail again. That being said, Strawberry Hair, I'm hoping you've already had enough sails already and are finally ready to settle in. Something's missing from the drawer. Did I misplace it? It looks like bad weather again tonight. Let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings. Oh, the fidget spinner is gone. For some reason. I don't know, I think it's a very nice color scheme. Well, I think it's lacking something. It's too dainty. Dainty. What will I like then? Red, black and purple? That wouldn't be the worst. Okay then, why not? We have to commit to it. No take backs this time. Bye. I don't know. Maybe. Let's take a break from the topic. I only have time for a quick drink before I go back to work. It's not like we're going to decide now anyway. Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice we need to make? Hey logos, what do you think? Pale green, lilac and daffodil yellow, or red, black and purple? Bye, don't put logos on the spot. No, it's quite alright. It's just that I wouldn't know. This is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not mine. Trouble is, we don't know what our opinions are. And when we think we do, we change our mind. It's like the centerpieces. Oh please, can we not talk about that now? I really thought we agreed on a cute cottagecore once. The ones you spotted on Tomodachi. I mean, they were your pick in the first place. They were, but they were also too expensive. We have to be realistic. But weddings in general are expensive. Especially when you want to have 200 guests. That's a low blow. I can't just disinvite my extended family. The keyword is extended. Do you even know half these people? That's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite them all. It's like a domino effect. Besides, they'll be paying for part of the wedding. Still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. If we have to choose, I'd rather we have the beautiful things you like. Even if it means we have fewer guests. Well, if my family is not chipping in, we might not be able to afford either. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to just be some random meal with a bunch of people we're not even that close to. Instead, I'll make sure we can afford a dream wedding. Or die trying. I don't want you to... Saved by the bell. Let's work. I really can't linger. Think I have the drink now, Logos. Of course, what can I get you? Something that will keep me awake. Still have work to do and my head hurts. Guess strong coffee will be good. With a nice spicy kick, please. Any preference on the spicy kick? No, any strong coffee or spice will do. What? Coffee. Here you go. And a diet over for the lady. Oh, an oldie goodie. Perfect. And I suppose she's also updated her profile. Oh, right. I couldn't read it the first time, and I still can't read it the second time. Ginger presides over the ground coffee at the bottom of the cup, originally from Indonesia. I can feel myself relaxing already. What? You're weird. That doesn't smell relaxing to me at all. You're weird. I guess you're both weird. That we are. My lovely weirdo. My perfect misfit. Mr. Hyde is just in the corner, like, in front of my salad? It is so much better. It really is. Have I mentioned I love your smile? Never enough. Ugh, disgusting. I'm going to need something real spicy to wash this down. And I'd love to serve it to you, Hyde. If Bailey's doesn't want to order, that is? Hyde, sorry, didn't hear you coming. Yeah, I know. You were too busy doing whatever you were doing. Hey, Hyde. Go ahead, get yourself a drink. I can't wait. I'll stick here for a while anyway, until Lua properly gets off work. Alright then. You hear me, Logos? Spicy is the name of the game. Any preference on the spice or the base? Nope. Just make sure it's got a spicy kick of something, then double it. Now we can make the right drink for him, which is the whatever. Okay, that is the... Now that we have the ginger. Dozo. Fell up for challenge, so try this. If you don't like hibiscus in this, you never will. So Hyde should have updated his Lost Angels agency. Then we had this traditional Nigerian drink with an invigorating ginger cake supported by cloves and pineapple. Let's see if you crack the Hyde code. Well, this is kind of troublesome, Logos. You know me a little too well. Ah, so I think this works for you. This is a perfectly executed Zobo if I ever tasted one. Glad to see you've made good use of your ginger resupply. So you knew I couldn't get it right the last time. Forgive an old man his old man jokes. Anyhow, this is the only acceptable way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagos who made me Zobo like this. Every time I visited, she lived near the harbour. We would sit down and drink it and watch the boats float by. That sounds lovely. She was a good friend. She isn't anymore? When you've got a vampire's lifespan, friends come and go. That's sad. You get used to it. Isn't this where you say something about enjoying each moment even more? Or grief being the price you pay for love? I'm afraid it's a lot more mundane than that. Some things you forget, and for others, you just get better at moving on. Anyway, speaking of enjoying the moment, your family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes? Still on the marriage track? Yeah, we are. We definitely are. Not getting too bored. Not really. Turns out planning a wedding is, well, suitably entertaining. Who's updated their story? Wow. That's one way of putting it. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it, to be honest. Could you sound any less enthusiastic? Hey! Here they go again. Good to see that some things don't change. Such dramatic backdrop too. You start serving popcorn, Logos. Oh, hi, please! I'd be more enthusiastic if you didn't fight about it every single time. No, I'm not engaging with this right now. I've got to go to work anyway. Right. And I'm going to have a drink. Bye, Logos. Bye, Hyde. See ya. Ugh. What can I make for you, Mr. Baileys? I think something warm, sweet and comforting, please. Hot chocolate, perhaps? Yes, chocolate with honey and milk could work. So he's already said his order, so we just confirm it. Oh, we have chocolate, honey, milk. Oh, that's so cute. Where the heck is the fidget spinner? Here we go, Chocobi Milk for you. What does this also mean? Ah! God. Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. Perfect. This feels so good, Logos. Means a lot that you're always looking out for all of us. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming. But of course, you're our valued customers. I hope Laura didn't get too soaked. You do care a lot about her. Of course I do. Then why all the fighting? You tell me. This wedding is bringing out the worst in us. Since we sorted out the situation with my family. You mean since you cut them off? Yeah, since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces. Lua and I haven't fought about anything. Until now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people. Let me ask you something. Go ahead. What do you want from this wedding? How do you mean? It's not complicated. Just asking what you want. If you close your eyes and picture the day, what do you see? Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lua is there, but that's about it. That's not a bad start in truth. But you don't have specific expectations. Why don't you just let her do what she wants? Haha. You make it sound so easy. I just want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. Been trying to pick out everything she's liking on Tomodachi. Every wedding picture she's pinning online. All the places she finds cool. All the fashion designers she follows. She deserves to have all that, to have a special day. But every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. She says it's too much, too expensive, too this, too that. Is it? Too much, too expensive? It's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding. Just because I'm estranged from her family. I want her to have what she wants, what she deserves. Proper princess wedding. You're a remarkably presumptuous young man. Mr. Hyde. No, that's alright. I know Hyde helped Lua back in the day. If he's got something to say, I want to hear it. Good, because I was going to say it whether you like it or not. You're sitting here going on about everything Lua should want, as if you could know what's in someone else's heart. Even when you love someone, no, especially when you love someone, you should never presume to know what they need. Lua is the only one who can tell what Lua wants. But that's exactly the problem. When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know. Then give her time to figure it out. It's not gonna help if you pressure her with 1,000 suggestions a minute. Or if you try to force her into some sort of princess wedding just to make you feel good about yourself. But what if it takes so long we reach old age and we're still not married? If you reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. Since you're talking about taking some time, you should also use the time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you get is a wedding based on your skewed idea of what Lua's wedding should be. That sounds pretty sad to me. Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear. Beanies. We also wasn't wrong. Give her time and figure out what I want, huh? Sounds so simple. Should have thought about that before, I guess. You're not bad at this tough love thing, are you, Hyde? Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling. That doesn't sound nearly as much fun as modeling, doesn't it? Modeling gets old after a while. Thought you were having a good time in LA? I was, until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. Kept my contract with the agency just in case. There aren't many modeling jobs to be had here. Really? What are you gonna do then? Back to my mafia dwarf buddies, of course. Come on, I was obviously kidding. Are you? I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them. Besides, I checked in on them and everyone I used to find entertaining has retired now. Meanwhile, their grandkids manage the whole enterprise like it's some sort of startup. Are we seriously talking about the mafia right now? That's for me to know and for you to wonder about. Mr. Hyde likes to play a little guilty as charged. Can't help it, when I see an earnest face, I have to tease it. I'll take that as a compliment. Also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? It sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right? You young people. Patient in business like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything. I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast. I want them done right. Maybe you should go into slow fashion. Or fine arts. If you paint with oils, that'll take some proper time. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. But my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much chiaroscuro, I think. And putting blue in skin tones isn't novel anymore. If you're insinuating that you're Rembrandt, shh. If my mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble. You're always joking around, Hyde. But for all that, you don't sugarcoat your advice. You're a pretty great listener. I hope you also have people who listen to you. I'm moving here to be closer to them. What was that? Nothing. I believe your phone's ringing. Ah, it's Loa. She's done with work for the day. Finally! In a hurry to leave here, Mr. Baileys. Heh, no, not at all. But I am looking forward to going home. Keeping bickering? Nah, I don't think so. I had an epiphany just now. Must be something to drink. Just gonna leave the topic alone for a little while. Good elf. Enjoy your night then. Think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Logos. Of course. Have a good night, Mr. Baileys. Mr. Hyde. What was that about the mafia, modeling, and fine arts? Are you genuinely considering career change? All I'm considering right now is whether my car got nicked. I know old man Georgie said this area is safe. It's a bit of a pile of junk. But it's a pile of junk with sentimental value. I sense a story. It's quite a story indeed. I'll make it short because it's getting pretty late. Got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. I had been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in and day out. At some point, I decided that I needed a proper break. But you know Gala, he's a bit a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job, not on his watch. So you slipped his watch? You know me well, Logos. Some friends and I decided to get together. I was to provide the ride, they provided the entertainment. Did the usual thing. I waited until Gala was sound asleep, then left a pile of pillows under the duvet, Hyde shade. I snuck out of the hotel room. There was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well. He had your car keys. He had my car keys. And I wasn't about to poke the bear wolf. So I went to the nearest dealership and got the cheapest car I could find. Only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you the details. But my friends and I, we drove to a lovely spot with a view for the sort of action which I admit might appear ambiguous from the outside. But to me, it was very enjoyable indeed. We were right in the thick of it when suddenly, we heard a tap on the window. Let me guess, that was Gala, the wolf himself. He peers inside, then he starts banging on the door so hard the whole car is shaking. We all just kind of freeze and then he says, "How dare you kidnap Mr. Hyde?" Opens the door and tosses my dates outside. Mr. Hyde, you're not winding me up, are you? Oh, locals, I wish. Sorry, it still sends me to a fit just to think about it. Princess carried me out of the car, if you can believe that. And there's a conscientious bodyguard if I've ever heard of one. Right? Truly earning his yearly bonus. I didn't even have a chance to explain the situation. At least, not until he removed my gag. Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality he was mortified. If not as mortified as my dates, whom I had to pick out of the grass. Poor Gala. Locals, I see where your allegiance lies. Personally, I'd say, for me, never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco. But I couldn't be angry at Gala, even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem to find my antics quite as charming though. He had woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere, in a compromising position. I think he was truly terrified on my account. So he stopped talking to me for a few weeks. That doesn't sound unfair. Suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give me my car keys back. Got stuck with this old thing you can see outside. The worst of it is, if you can believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around in it. Stopped sulking really quickly after that. Suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car in the end, for whatever reason. Car collection has had some serious turnover, but this one isn't going anywhere. Must have replaced everything inside it a dozen times over. It is very banged up, but I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We're both a little stuck in time, this car and I. You're rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde. Sentimental, That's what you took away from that story? I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. Can plausibly deny this conversation ever took place. Still, the rain has stopped, and this is my cue to go, before I lose all my remaining credit. Hope the car is safe and sound. So do I. And Logos? Yes? Nah, nothing. Have a good night. Good night, Mr. Hyde. And safe journey home. First wave of visa applications Europe rejected for failure to include passport signature. Rise in form of weird Stein box offices. Replica astronaut suits. Huh. There must be more of them. But in any case, that's 2 days in a row and quite a bit of reading aloud, so going there for this session of Coffee Talk. Probably gonna edit it a little bit and put it on YouTube, so see ya next time for more coffee. Goodbye.